Today, we're plugging into something that's absolutely critical for success: modern marketing strategy. And look, this isn't just about running a few ads. We're talking about the command center, that sleek, glowing dashboard that guides all the winning decisions in today's business world.
I mean, this is it, right? This is the one question every single business has to answer. In a market that's just so crowded and moving so fast, what really separates the winners from everyone else? The answer isn't just having a better product, it's about having a truly strategic approach to marketing.
And this quote just cuts right to the heart of it. We're not just talking about getting eyeballs on your stuff anymore, we're talking about building a lasting structural advantage. It's like creating this protective moat of brand loyalty and unique value around your business, one that your competitors just can't get across. Now that is strategy.
So to make sense of all these moving parts, we're going to use a really powerful metaphor for this explainer: the strategic marketing dashboard. I want you to picture it as the ultimate interface for navigating the market, a system that takes all these streams of raw data and turns them into a clear path forward.
All right, so our tour of this dashboard has 4 main stops. First up, we'll break down why marketing is now at the strategic core of a business. Then, we'll explore the intelligence module, which is where all the data comes in. After that, we'll use that intel to design a game plan. And finally, we'll get a little peek into the future with the AI-powered module.
Okay, so let's start with a really crucial shift in how we think. For way too long, marketing was just kind of siloed off as the ad department or, the team that makes things look pretty. That view? It's just not going to cut it anymore. Today, marketing is the essential two-way bridge that connects a company to its customers. So really, marketing has become the intelligence hub of the entire organization. It's constantly scanning the horizon, picking up on signals, tracking what competitors are up to, and feeding that critical data not just back to its own team, but to every single part of the company, from product development all the way to finance. Which brings us right to the first major module on our dashboard: intelligence. Because let's be honest, before you can decide where you're going, you have to have a crystal clear, data-driven understanding of where you are right now.
So the first button we're going to press on our dashboard is the situation analysis. Think of it like running a full 360-degree diagnostic scan of your business. It looks outward at the market and the competition, and it looks inward at your own operations, just to get a complete, unbiased picture of exactly where you stand.
This slide here, this shows you the engine that's powering our whole dashboard. It's called a Marketing Information System, or MIS. You can think of it as all the complex machinery working behind that sleek interface. It pulls in all this raw data from the outside world, crunches it through internal analysis, and then transforms it into the actionable insights that light up our dashboard and drive those big strategic decisions.
And this intelligence module comes with a whole suite of analytical tools, almost like apps on your phone's home screen. Now, while there are tons of these techniques, these are some of the heavy hitters. A SWOT analysis is like an internal and external health check. Pest analysis helps you see the bigger picture, all those macro forces. Competitor mapping literally shows you who's on the field, and market share analysis tells you the score. Each one gives you a different but vital piece of the puzzle.
All right, so all our intelligence is gathered, the data points are glowing on our screen. Now it's time to move to the next module. This is where we take all that information and we transform it into a decisive, winning game plan.
At the highest level, strategy often boils down to choosing one of 2 fundamental paths. Are you going to win by being different, creating unique value through radical innovation or maybe superior service that nobody else offers? Or are you going to win by being cheaper? That's the path of cost leadership, a game of relentless efficiency and scale. And this is how that big strategic choice starts to feel real. A positioning map is such a powerful tool for visualizing your place in the market. Here you can see car brands mapped out on 2 axes. You've got luxury versus economy, and family versus two-seater. The whole goal is to find an empty space on that map, a unique position in the customer's mind that you can own completely.
And the result of all this hard work, the analysis, the positioning, is your unique selling proposition, or USP. This is the distilled essence of your entire strategy. It's that one powerful, compelling thing you can say about your brand that your competitors simply cannot. And that becomes the absolute core of your message, the single biggest reason a customer should choose you.
So, we've analyzed the present, we've designed our plan. Now let's turn to our final module and take a look into the future, where AI and new technologies are basically giving this entire dashboard a massive upgrade.
Now the key here, and this is really important, is that AI isn't just some trend you chase. It's a powerful tool for making smarter, faster, and more defensible decisions.
It's about moving from relying on gut feelings and guesswork to using data-driven simulations and getting real insights.
And here is a perfect example of what data-driven results actually look like. Research shows that companies with strong, data-informed customer service programs retain up to 89% more of their customers. That is not a rounding error. That's a massive, sustainable advantage built on truly understanding and serving your customers better.
And this new tech is also changing the very nature of how you get found. We all know search engine optimization, SEO. Well, the next frontier is AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. This is no longer just about ranking on a search page. It's about creating content that's so authoritative and well-structured that the big AI models have a really good reason to cite you when they answer a user's question.
This new reality points to a pretty clear set of priorities for any marketing leader out there. It's about building that tech foundation with a solid data and AI stack. It's about completely rethinking your visibility in this new world of AI and search. And crucially, it's about doubling down on the very human things that AI can't replicate: a powerful brand and true creativity.
And that really brings us to the most crucial point of all. For all the incredible technology we've just explored on this dashboard, we have to remember that these tools are just levers. The hand that guides them, the mind that interprets the data, that is still and will always be human.
You see, there are these fundamental human needs that algorithms just can't satisfy. Our craving for simplicity in a complicated world, that deep need for genuine social connection, and the desire for authentic attention. These are the domains of human strategy, creativity, and empathy, and they are still the most powerful assets you have.
So as we wrap this up, remember this. Your dashboard can tell you what is happening with unbelievable precision, but it can never, ever tell you why. That is the uniquely human task of interpretation, of empathy, of storytelling. The data is just the beginning. The winning move is the story you built from it. So, what story will you tell?